Hello everyone, this is the lovely Miss Dime. It feels wonderful to be back in front of my Diamonds, my YouTube family. I have really missed being here to be one on one with you and give you that dime experience, but life calls. I'm just taking this time out to make this video, and hopefully it's not lengthy, but it is something that I feel needs to be said. A lot of people on YouTube come on here to be famous. There are far more popular YouTube channels than mine. There are channels that get far more views than mine, subscribers higher in number than mine. I didn't come on here to have hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers. I came here to be me, and hopefully people would take a liking to it, and some people did. The way I set my channel up, it's not going to appeal to everybody, and that's fine with me. There is something that I want to share with everyone that may be of benefit to people my age, to people younger than me, or to people older than me, because no matter what age you are in life, there's always an opportunity to learn, and being a student of life is important. And walking around with this attitude that you've mastered everything simply because you're an elder is erroneous. That's illogical, totally false method of thinking. But some people think because they're older and they're quote unquote wise and they've been through things, that automatically makes them more knowledgeable than other people, and that's not necessarily the case. A lot of older people do not have common sense, even though they may have formal European education. Some people just don't have street savvy. They just don't know how to think logically. The things that come out of their mouth are just the stupidest, most unintelligent, incoherent thoughts that anyone could think. I try not to dwell too much on appearance, but it's just things that are going on in my life, and I feel that people can learn something from what I go through on a daily basis as a young woman, as a young black woman, and particularly a college student in her 20s, still trying to find her footing in the world. A lot has been said about my appearance. A lot has been said about me. A lot of comments on and offline have been directed at me, and I'm just, reflecting and looking back at where I was a couple of months ago, a year ago, and I'm looking at where I am in 2012, and it's a much healthier, much happier place, because I have come to terms more with who I am, and also learned not to let people define me so much, and to have a thicker skin. I don't have the thickest skin because I am a sensitive person. I will probably be sensitive the rest of my life, but I'm not as sensitive as I used to be. The most powerful sentence in the English language, and I'm going to give a disclaimer: if you're under 18, have a parent watch this with you. If you're squeamish about obscenities, this is not the video for you. I assume that we're all mature and we can handle certain things. So without further ado, I'm just going to say what I want to say, and hopefully it doesn't rub anybody the wrong way. Like I was saying, the most powerful sentence in the English language is I don't give an F. And it has taken me a long time to get to that place in life where people, their opinions are not as important to me, not as vital. If I hear a negative, I'm not going to cower into a corner. I'm not going to be so crushed by the comments. And it's because of a few angels that have come into my life that have let me know I'm a valuable person. I'm beautiful. I have something to offer the world. Not everyone is going to approve or give a thumbs up to everything that I do, but that doesn't mean I don't have value. And knowing who you are is the most important thing in the world. People are going to want to box you and put you in a category. They're going to want to judge you by societal standards, but it's up to you to have enough self-esteem and self-concept to say, this is who I am. I know who I am. There are going to be opinions. There are going to be statements made all day. But am I going to let that make me? Or am I going to look in the mirror and make up my own mind for myself, how I view myself and how I value myself? Nothing that I do is for the validation and the attention of anybody else. Not the way I do my hair, not my makeup, not my accessories, not even wearing dresses. It's not for people to come and say you're a pretty person or you're very fashionable or whatever remark they would make. It is always lovely to hear a positive comment. I'm not going to say that it doesn't have value, but if I never heard anything positive in my life, if people just one day stopped complimenting me, I validate myself. My validation comes from here and it comes from here. It comes from Miss Dime. It doesn't come from a man. It doesn't come from my family. It doesn't come from what European and the media says is attractive. It comes from what I think of myself. And there are so many people tormented because they've heard negative comments throughout their lives, and they've heard, maybe it was at school, maybe it was a parent, maybe it was a cyberbully. I don't know your particular situation, but just, I'm not saying that I'm the picture of the most high self-esteem every single day, but I know I have a much thicker skin than what I had, and my self-concept is far up there compared to what it used to be, because I have some beasts in my life. And by beast, I mean people who are bad. People who just, they know who they are. They're not defined by anyone else. They can defend themselves. They're not hooligans. They don't go around looking for fights, but they have confidence in themselves. They are strong people. And even though I have not met them in person, they've had an impact on my life, and they're my YouTube family. So I'm just going to recognize a few of them. One of the biggest, best, most beautiful people on YouTube and in the world, period. AfroQueen, she's been such a mother to me and a role model, mother figure, just someone who's very valuable in my life, and I've learned how to be a shark from her. I'm not as much of a shark as she is. I'm a baby shark. I'm growing teeth, and I learned that you can be feminine, and you can be ladylike, but you can also have some brass knuckles that come out when they need to come out. And I'm not afraid to say F you, F your bloodline, F your future offspring. You have no value in my life. It was a hard point to get to in life, but I've had some wonderful teachers. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention my YouTube dad, Grizzly. Now, if that's not a beast, I don't know what is. He's one of the strongest, um, most wonderful, most friendly people in the world. He will tell you like it is, but he won't go out of his way to be hurtful. Some people don't know how to accept real, and that's the case for AfroQueen as well. But he is a wonderful man, very gentle person. He has a good network of friends and supporters, and that's to be expected because of the type of person that he is. And I'm glad to have a father daughter relationship with him. You don't have to be related to someone, because everyone in this world plays a role. I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I may be an aunt or a mother figure to some other girl in life. And oh, also, Saucy. Now that is one bad young lady. I mean, she knows who she is. Her self-esteem is wonderful. She treats people very well, and she's a beautiful person. And she doesn't let her beauty go to her head, as a lot of people that would look like her or look just as good as her would probably let it go to their heads. But she is a very humble young lady, and I'm glad to have her as a sister. Art of Treasury, beautiful young lady. She's a sister to me, very talented young lady, just friendly, just warm and caring and loving. Who else? Sharon 326, just probably the most gentle soul that there is. I appreciate her taking me under her wing and being a sort of mentor and big sister to me, no matter what happens. Same thing could be said for Kimberly J. She's a gorgeous young lady. Has a good head on her shoulders, and she's genuine and loving. Oh, and probably the best, baddest beast there ever existed on this planet, and one of my most favorite people and most special friends in the whole world, Mega. Now, I have learned so much. I've learned how to be a warrior from him. I've been come I've come so far. He's had such a positive impact on my life, and because of him, I met a lot of positive black young women and men, and had the opportunity to expand my friendship network, not just limited to people I know in person, but people that I know um, online. Same thing could be said for Universalmoor. He's a father, and probably one of the most humble, kind souls that I know. He's just a beautiful human being, and he's just out for your best interest if he's involved with you. Just a very intelligent, caring, loving person. I'm glad to have him in my life, and now I can defend myself. I'm glad that I have an army surrounding me, but now I have the strength to be able to fight my own battles. Oh, and my new big brother, Digimo. Hi, Digimo. That is one hilarious dude. He will brighten up your day. He can chop people up. I really admire that. It's not that he goes looking for a fight, but he's an intelligent person, and he can put people in their place. He inspires me too, and he's just a lovely person. I'm glad to have made his acquaintance. Ooh, and Lord Maul, extremely, extremely kind person, very genuine, very loving. Not enough can be said about him. He's awesome, and he has stuck his neck out for me many times. It's remarkable. Same thing for Army 2K. I'm just lucky to be surrounded by such wonderful people, and it's because of my alliance with Queen Common Sense, Grizzly Nation, and the wonderful, beautiful Mega that I've been able to meet such exceptional people. I'm eternally grateful. Well, I just want to spread my X's and O's, my hugs and kisses to all my YouTube family, and just let you all know how much you mean to me and how much of an impact that you've had on my life. Take care.